If you're looking at Sun City Hilton Head, you may think that it's one big continuous and consistent community, where in fact it's made up of 4 distinct sections, and each section has its own price point, lifestyle, set of amenities, and cost of home ownership. Today we're talking about Sun City North, a later phase of the community, and what it's like to live here. And today I'll be bringing you through the layout, the amenities, and what homes typically cost, and a few things that buyers should understand before making a decision. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer sense as to whether or not this section is the right fit for you. So let's take a look at where Sun City North sits in relation to the larger area.
Sun City North is located primarily in Jasper County, just across the Millennial Bridge from the south side of the community. The Millennial Bridge is an internal resident-only bridge that connects the north and the south sides of Sun City, allowing you to move between sections without having to exit onto Highway 278. Because of how the community is laid out, the north side sits directly across from the main entrance to the south side. So proximity to Hilton Head Island, Old Town Bluffton, and Savannah is very similar, generally about 20 to 40 minutes depending on where you're going. Like the south side, it carries a Bluffton mailing address, but is not located within the town of Bluffton and actually falls in a different county, which impacts governance as well as tax structure. While most of Sun City North is located in Jasper County, there is a small portion across Highway 278 that remains in Beaufort County. Sun City North represents a later phase of development, expanding beyond the original south side, which remains the largest and most established section of the community. Development on the north side began in the mid-2000s, with some of the earlier homes built around 2006, just across the Millennial Bridge. In those earlier phases, you may find a small section of villas, including the areas located in Beaufort County. However, villas were not included in later phases of development, which is why the majority of homes on the north side today are detached homes only. The final phases wrapped up more recently, with some of the last sales occurring as recently as 2024 in the northernmost neighborhoods, including higher-end models like the renowned. I also had the opportunity to be involved in 2 sales in that final phase, one being the Stellar floor plan and the other renowned with Loft. Both are part of the Echelon series, which represents the top tier of homes within Sun City and are among the most expansive floor plans offered. The renowned is still represented in the model home park, while the Stellar was part of a newer generation of designs as well. Like the south side, Sun City North is made up of multiple individual neighborhoods with their own HOA representation, all connected under the Master Association structure. In total, there are roughly 15 neighborhoods within the north side. Sun City North includes just over 2,000 homes, making it a substantial portion of the overall community. For comparison, the original south side is the largest section with approximately 6,500 homes. And this video is just one of a series. I do have a full breakdown of the Sun City South Side as well, so make sure you check out that video after this one.
Now that we have a sense of where Sun City North sits, let's take a look at day-to-day life here in relation to amenities and access.
One of the things you'll notice about the north side is how centrally located it is within the community, which makes it easy to access the different sections of Sun City. From here, you can easily reach the south side via the Millennial Bridge, which brings you directly into Town Square. If you've seen the Sun City South video, you'll get an inside look of the amenities here as well. You also have connection points into Riverbend off Tidewatch Drive. Riverbend is a custom home section within Sun City and offers a slightly different feel, including access to the Oakity River with a day dock and kayak launch. The main entrance is located off of Highway 278, directly across from the primary gate to the Sun City South Side. And this is also where guests typically enter the community. There are also several resident gates throughout the north side. The Kings Creek Drive gate provides access to nearby shopping, restaurants, and medical services. The Tidewatch Drive gate connects directly into the Riverbend area, where you'll also find an emergency room nearby. The Sergeant William Jasper gate connects the north side to the west side community, and this is also where you'll find the golf cart bridge that allows golf cart access between the sections and brings you over to the newest state-of-the-art amenity center. And finally, the Dreamscape Drive Gate provides access out to Argent Boulevard, which connects Highway 278 to Highway 170 heading towards Beaufort. On the north side, one of the main amenity areas is centered around Argent Lakes. This area includes the Lake House Clubhouse and Fitness Center, the Argent Lakes Dog Park, Argent Lakes Tennis and Pickleball Courts, and a resort-style heated pool and hot tub where music is often played and even live music. Inside the lake house, you'll find meeting rooms, gathering spaces, a fitness center, an indoor pool and hot tub, and additional areas for social and recreational use, including an outdoor gathering space and fire pit. The Argent Lakes Golf Course is also located here, along with Al's Pub and Pizzeria, which serves as a casual dining and gathering spot for residents. The golf course itself is designed as an executive-style course, 18-hole, 61 par, making it more approachable for everyday use. There's also a driving range, chipping, and putting green. Another interesting detail is mailboxes were used in earlier phases, while mailbox kiosks are used in some of the last phases on this side.
Now that we looked at the lifestyle, let's take a closer look at the homes and what buyers can expect at different price points.
Homes on the north side are generally newer compared to the south side, with construction spanning from the early 2000s through more recent years. Home sizes typically range from about 1,300 square feet to over 3,500 square feet, depending on the model and the price point. What you'll notice on the north side is a very consistent relationship between price and square footage. As price increases, so does size in a predictable way, making it easier for buyers to understand what they're getting at each price point. Most of the activity tends to fall between roughly $450,000 and $800,000. Once you move above the mid-fives, you're typically stepping into homes over 2,000 square feet, and as prices increase, homes also tend to be newer. You'll also notice a mix of floor plans. Earlier homes reflect similar layouts to the south side, while later phases transitioned into more updated designs, with that shift occurring around 2022. So depending on where you are, you'll see a blend of both earlier layouts and more contemporary designs. In fact, those contemporary designs that were used in the last phases of the north side are still being built on the west side now. And those models can be seen at the Model Home Park, which is also located on the north side, right next to the amenity center and dog park.
So now that we looked at homes, let's take a closer look at the cost of homeownership here.
One of the key differences between the north and south sides is how landscaping is handled. On the north side, HOAs include what's called a landscape benefit assessment, which means lawn care and landscaping are already built in. On the south side, lawn care is typically the homeowner's responsibility unless the neighborhood has chosen to include those services through an additional assessment. So from an HOA standpoint, the north side and the west sides are higher HOAs due to that landscape assessment. Keep in mind that although villas, or otherwise known as townhomes, are the exception on the north side, almost exclusively to that original portion that is in Beaufort County, villas and townhomes have an additional assessment, which can be a meaningful amount. So it's important to understand that when you're looking at these types of attached homes. It's also worth noting that the north side is primarily in Jasper County, where property taxes are higher than in Beaufort County. Generally speaking, homeowner insurance is lower in Jasper County, so you may find an offset of some sort within the expenses. Because homes on the north side are newer, buyers are less likely to encounter some of the older construction concerns seen in earlier phases. However, inspections are still important. Major components like roofs and HVAC systems may still be original, meaning replacement could still be ahead. The goal is to understand condition and plan accordingly. So it's important to look at the overall cost of homeownership, not just one individual expense.
So taking that all into account, let's take a closer look at how it all comes together.
Sun City North offers newer construction, more modern layouts, and a central location within the community that makes it easy to access all of the other sections, expanding your options for amenities and everyday convenience. It tends to appeal to buyers who prioritize updated homes and a more convenient, low-maintenance lifestyle. On the trade-off side, some of the larger amenity hubs are located on the south side, and landscaping landscaping may not feel as mature in certain areas. You'll also find fewer options at the lower end of the price range on the north side. From a cost perspective, property taxes are higher in Jasper County, although there can be an offset by lower insurance costs. Overall, HOA fees are higher on the north side as landscaping is built in through the landscape benefit assessment.
So when we look at Sun City North as a whole, we see that it offers newer homes. It's a convenient and central location to all of the wonderful amenities of Sun City. Speaking of amenities, there's a brand new state-of-the-art amenity center just opening on the west side, of which we'll have another video about. And there's a golf cart bridge that connects the north side to this west side, making this amenity center another wonderful benefit to the owners on the north side. If you are interested in looking at Sun City North homes and what's available, I put a link below for you. And don't forget, this is part of a series breaking down the individual sections of Sun City. So make sure you check out my other videos. And as always, I'm here to help. So just reach out if you have any questions.